Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. Appreciate you guys putting your time in today to go and meet me and the team. Again, I'm Jesse from AJX Capital, and I'm going to go ahead and just get started here so that we can tell you all about what we're all about and what we're up to. As you know or not know, we are AJX, the diversified real estate fund, and it's managed by our company AJX Capital. And I'll just kind of jump right into it. A little bit of table of contents of what we're going to be going over today is just go over the disclaimer, a little bit about who we are, what our current investment locations are, who our management team is for the company and for the fund, our investment strategies, some of our fix and flip case studies, some of our apartment case studies, and talk about a little bit about our rental portfolio, and just about the fund itself, and about what we're looking for, and just how to contact us if you'd like to join us on the next investment. So a little bit about the fund. It's a 506c for our credit investors. You can see a disclaimer here. There's different materials on here to go over, but we can go more in detail if you'd like. But I just want to let you guys know that, again, the biggest thing, it's a 506c for accredited investors only. So who we are. We began in 2010 as a fix and flip company, and we evolved it over the last 14 years. So pretty much into three main companies: AJX Homes, which is fix and flip; AJX Properties; and then AJX Holdings. Those are more rentals. Once AJX Properties, single family; AJX Holdings is our holding company for multifamily. You can see with AJX Homes, we've done over 1,000 fix and flips over the last 14 years. And the current markets we're still flipping in is San Diego, Tampa, Jacksonville, and San Antonio. With AJX Properties, we've acquired about 200 single-family rentals that we currently own across San Diego, San Antonio, and Jacksonville. For AJX Holdings, we have about 900 plus units within our apartment buildings, and they're worth about over 100 million in assets under management that we own in multifamily as general partners. And it's across 10 markets in 5 states. This is currently, you can see where we invest. California, San Diego, that's kind of where the company started. Now we're also in Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, and a little bit in Tennessee. So this is me and my beautiful wife. We've been doing this for over 24 years. Again, done over 1,000 properties that have been worth over $500 million. We have about over 916 doors in our rental portfolio with single family and multifamily. And we've been doing this and love it, and just keep growing the company. This is Lori. She's my chief operating officer. She's also included with the fund, and she has been part of the leadership in many companies for many years, over a couple decades. And she's our right hand woman on this and helping us out and growing this to the next level. This is Jeremy. Jeremy's on the call here actually with us, so I just want to let him. Jeremy, would you mind sharing a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. Hey guys. So my role here as managing director is to help oversee AJX Capital. And AJX Capital is sort of that funnel that funds a lot of the entities within AJX companies, fix and flips, some direct marketing stuff, but then mainly a lot of the multifamily apartments and rentals that we have. So we'll get into what that portfolio looks like here. But my background prior to joining AJX was in commercial lending, and I've also been a sponsor on a few hundred units within as a general partner across a couple different various markets. A lot of overlap to what we're doing here today at AJX Capital.
Awesome. Thanks, Jeremy. We got Paul. Paul's on the call as well today. Paul, would you mind sharing a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Thanks, Jesse. I started investing actually with AJX right at the beginning in 2010. I was a loan officer at the time, and I started doing first trustee loans for Jesse and his fix and flips in San Diego, and started and then continued as an investor. And I've been investing with him ever since, and came on board earlier this year to help raise funds for the diversified real estate fund.
Awesome. Thanks, Paul. All right. So just kind of jumping into our investment strategy. It's kind of, plain and simple. The diversified fund is going to be providing funding to our other AJX companies, which is again homes, properties, and holdings. With AJX Homes, again, we acquire below market value, and we do the fix and flip strategy that you always hear about. And we try to get a usual average of $50,000 per home. With AJX Properties, our goal is to get below market and try to implement the BRRRR strategy, which, if you're familiar with that, it's about buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. And then lastly, with our AJX Holdings, we acquire value-add multifamily properties, and we renovate, the units, the common areas, and the rents are increased over a 3 to 5 year period. That overall pretty much adds to value to the asset. And then we decide to refinance or sell it for a profit. Again, a little bit about the fund. 506C for accredited investors. Minimum investment of $50,000. Our target raise is $20 million. And it's going to pretty much operate as an acquisition and asset management company. There's single family assets lent to by the fund that's going to be secured by recorded deeds of trust. And there will be times when the loans made by the fund are done on an unsecured basis, but not constitute more than 25% of the total outstanding funds on the loan with the fund's borrowers. And again, each investment member is going to receive a promissory note and loan agreement for the loan it makes to the fund as an investment. Here's a fix and flip case study, kind of something we just did recently here in San Diego. So you can see it was a property we bought for $590,000, and 3 months later we sold it for $845,000. We put about $87,000 into it in rehab, and after everything we made about a profit of about $90K. Next, another one here in San Diego, bought for $716,000. We ended up selling it for $1,056,000. We put about $96,000 into it, and sold it within about 3 to 4 months. And you can see our profit on that one was about $105,000. Here's what we have in Jacksonville. We bought it in December of last year. Actually, a purchase price of $140,000. Put about $70,000 into it, and sold it a couple months later for $255,000. We made about a $20K profit. Here's one we have in Tampa that we sold. Purchased it for $340,000, put $70K into it in rehab, and sold it for $495,000. After everything, we made a profit of about $23,000. An example of something we've done with apartments is one we recently sold this last year. We bought it for $3.275 million. And again, stabilized it. It's a pretty typical. There's 23 units here in San Diego, and we sold it this last year for $5.45 million. And again, pretty much like a 4-year hold altogether. And these are examples of what we have in the future and what we could potentially do, and what we're going to be bringing in to have our investors invest in as well at the apartments. So again, $50K minimum, a term of at least a minimum of 1 year. And we have different investment options. We have first position liens, and then second position liens. And these are mainly on fix and flip and on rental, single family rentals. And then for multifamily, we offer a limited partnership on those, and those targets are between 14 and 18% targeted interest that we're trying to make for all those. Here's actually what we have available right now as example of one. This one we just picked up. It's in Clearwater, Florida, in Tampa area. We're buying it for $346,000. We're buying it on 9/6. We're gonna put about $79,000 into it. Actually, ignore that sold date. That's we plan to sell in a couple months, and our estimated sale price when we sell it should be around $535,000, and we're estimated to make about $48,000 on that. And this opportunity, we're looking for a $59,000 investment from our investors. So if you're interested, please don't hesitate to reach out to us, and we could tell you more about it. Again, if there is something there, please call Paul. Here's information, his phone and the email. And we're always here. Feel free to go to our website. You can click on there, read a little more about us, and actually just even click there and set a time up to meet with Paul. Again, thank you very much, everyone. Appreciate you guys' time today, and hope to hear from you soon.